Hello everyone, it's me, Cici, and I am sick, so we're gonna talk about it. Essentially, I'm just gonna ramble about rest today for like 20 minutes and hope that y'all get something out of it. If you are new to my channel, I will be experimenting with my content until the end of 2025. I am trying to take YouTube more seriously, so I would really appreciate it if you stuck around until the end of the video and you gave it a like and you also commented. If not for me, then for me. But also you have to be nice to me because I'm sick. Speaking of which, I have spent essentially the last 36 hours on this couch. I'm incredibly lucky I got to take work off yesterday, and the fact that I'm saying that is so... But your girl has just been an eepy little guy for the past 36 hours, and it has forced me to figure out how to rest. What's up? Sick day. Going for a walk. Didn't think I was gonna go for a walk because, you know, breathing and stuff. But I've been doing so much sitting on the couch, and I went up to go and get my phone from the car. And then I just realized, oh my god, I need to go for a walk. And so I am. And honestly, going for a walk when you have a head cold, just like a short one, like 5 to 10 minutes, is so great because for me, it actually like clears out my sinuses. It kind of like forces me to breathe, and breathing is important. My thing is with rest is that there are so many different ways to do it. Like there's physical rest, which I've just been doing, but then there's also like emotional rest and like psychological rest, which is like you've been sitting at a desk for 8 hours or you've been doom scrolling for 3 and your brain is just like, okay, I can't handle anything anymore, and so you just like, you know, turn it all off and maybe write stuff too, just like get it out of your system. And sometimes you do too much physical rest, and so you actually have to do physical activity in order to like make yourself feel rejuvenated again. My definition of rest right now is essentially listening to your body and mind and trying your best to give it what it needs. Ow, hot. That was not what my body needed. And I think that that's why rest is so hard for people to get right, or one of the many reasons that rest is so hard for people to get right in this day and age. Because rest will change. For example, right now, my body can't do sheesh, so I've been giving it what it needs. I've been sitting down and being an absolute potato, and it is actually working for the most part, I think. Hopefully. I hope that it's not just like the placebo effect and me just like really hoping and praying that I get better. But after that, I got antsy and I realized that I needed to go for a walk, and so I did. It was only like 5 minutes, but my god, it was so nice. On days when I'm doing my retail job and I have to speak to customers all day, I rest by coming home and not speaking to anyone. But if I'm doing a part of my job where I'm sitting by myself all day, then I might rest by reaching out to a friend. So I suppose in that sense, resting really only has 2 steps. Step 1, sit down, take an inventory of your body and try and figure out what it needs. And then step 2 is to do the thing. And I think that in the past where I've gotten tripped up with that is in step 1, because it requires a lot of mindfulness. And even if you can take a second to be mindful of your body and your mind, it can take an even longer time to figure out what your body and mind are trying to tell you. But one of the best ways to get in touch with your mind is by journaling. Woo! Literally just stream of consciousness on the page, which can feel really vulnerable to some people, but it does help quite a bit with figuring out like what's going on up here. Just like getting it out of your head and into a form where you can actually look at it and hold it and review it. Chef's kiss. Another great activity is going for a walk or a drive or a little wheel around, you know? There's just something about a change of scene and, like, for me at least, actively moving that helps clear things up a little bit. And at the very least, if I am short on ideas after that walk, just like getting my body moving helps to clear the stuff out of the thing. Work the hormones through the system and clear them out. That's what I'm trying to say. I also didn't mention eating good food, but my god, good food has helped so much over this past, it's only been 36 hours. I was about to say week, but it has not been a week yet. I've got some hot cinnamon spice tea from Harney and Sons, and I got myself a bunch of soup and stuff. And I'm very, very lucky that my mama brought over some of her natural vitamin remedies. So I'm a happy camper over here. But now I'm ready for like another nap or something, and maybe some more soup, and maybe another YouTube video or something. I was able to do half an hour of cleaning yesterday. In all of that sitting around and doing nothing, I cleaned for half an hour because that is what I needed at the time. And then I immediately sat back down. But I still did it, and I'm proud of myself for that. Cheers. Alright, goodbye.